Hi, everyone. Good morning. Can I have a thumbs up so that I know you can see me and hear me properly, please? Oh, I cannot see you right now. Why? Okay, something is happening from my side. Okay. Okay. Hi, Shannon. Yes. Hi, Sam. So now I can see you. Okay, Lisa, thank you so much for letting me know. So happy full moon in Sagittarius, this expansive energy that is coming to propel us forward. Hi, Joy. Hello. Hi, Sue. So come on in, sit down, relax, grab a cup of water or a cup of tea to have nearby. You will be needing it. And let us know where you are on the planet and what time is it. So Sue is in France. It's probably 1 hour later than me. I am in Portugal. It's 11:16 a.m. right now. So my name is Alexandra. For those of you that do not know me yet, you will. And I am an intuitive therapist or intuitive healer, how you would like to call it. I'm a storyteller as well. And I love doing this moon sessions here on Insight Timer. It has been, I don't know, 3 to 4 years that I'm here every new moon and every full moon. So if you just arrived, well, you are just on time. Sam, you are in Melbourne, Australia, so it's evening there already. Shannon, you are in Michigan. It's early morning. Um, what, 5 a.m. Something like that. Yay. It's early, early. Eager to craft. Hi, my dear. Just arrived. Yay. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you here as well. Welcome, darlings. Welcome, dear souls. Welcome, welcome. So this full moon, it's already stirring our emotions within. Um, the moon well, is connected deeply with our inner waters, and our waters are all about emotions. So think of this: if the moon rules the waters, like the oceans, the tides, and so on and so on, and we are 70% water as well. So the moon, of course, affects us. And whenever it lands in a specific sign, that energy is activated within. And today is about Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is the most expansive and lucky sign of the zodiac. Look at that. So, good moon, a good moon. Shannon, it's 6 a.m. Yeah, early. Hi, Miss Rhonda. Hello. Welcome. Okay. So, if it's your first time here, let me tell you how this session works. So first we will have a chat about this Sagittarius energy. And then we will have a grounding meditation for us to be right here and right now, connecting with ourselves, with Mother Earth, and with the community that is gathered here, either live or on replay. So this session is being recorded, and if you'd like access to it, you can just send me a message right here on Insight Timer, and I will let you know how. Okay, because it is posted in another platform that I cannot say here. And afterwards, we will have a specific meditation according to the energy of Sagittarius for us to really go deep and understand what is it that we need to expand right now in our lives. Because this is the overall energy of Sagittarius: expansion, expanding, going out, exploring the world. And at the end of the session, I will draw a card from our beloved star dragons. They always have they always wrap up the session in a very gentle and assertive way. So they always have a message for us at the end. So I will be drawing one once we are finishing the session. Okay. Shannon, my sun sign is Sagittarius. Oh, my rising sign is Sagittarius. So, yes, everyone with a Sagittarius sun, Sagittarius moon, or a rising sign in Sagittarius will feel this energy the most. Am I feeling it? Yes. Yes, a lot, a lot. Silverback, hello, dear. Welcome. So nice to see you here. Okay. So, first of all, about the full moon. Okay, so the full moon, as I was saying just earlier, the moon affects the way that we feel. It affects our emotions, and it triggers, whenever it lands in a specific sign, it triggers and activates that specific energy within ourselves. Although we have sun in Sagittarius or a sun in Leo or a rising sign in Taurus or something like that, we always have Sagittarius in our birth chart. Somewhere in our birth chart, there's Sagittarius energy influencing that area of our lives. Okay, so today, under the full moon in Sagittarius, that energy will be triggered. I am not an astrologer. A parenthesis here. I am not an astrologer. I just happen to love astrology. Okay, so don't go and ask me about the houses because I don't know how to answer. But if there are astrologers here, please go ahead. If someone has a question, you can, of course, answer back. Okay, this is an open community. Although I'm the one doing the talking, but please do use the chat, do use the comments to connect and say what's in your mind, what's in your heart. Okay, Silverback, yay. So nice to have you here. So nice, so nice. Familiar faces. Well, not really faces, but your little icons. I can see, and I can only see you if you comment. Before I could see like all of your icons floating around the screen, and I could see if you were connected. But now, only if you comment. That's the only way that I know that you are here. So go ahead and comment. At least say hi. Silverback, we love to listen. Thank you. Much appreciated. C, good morning. Good morning, dear. Hi, Ceci. I have Sun and Mercury in Sagittarius, rising in Taurus and Moon in Gemini. A lot is happening inside and out, of course, in my life. Of course it is. It's Gemini season. Today is a full moon in Sagittarius, and Venus just got back to Taurus for the next 55 days or something. So yeah, of course, everything is good. A lot is happening, a lot. I'm so sorry. Let me just clear my throat. So let me see. Z, hi Z, full moon blessings. Hi Sarah. Silverback, you're always an ever blessed host. Thank you. Andreia, minha querida Andreia, tão bom que estás aqui. Silverback, I'm a Gemini. You are? Well, happy birthday. When is your birthday? Was it already? Or is it still coming? Sandra, so nice to have you, dear. Tam, hello, good morning. My dear Tam, Margot. Silverback, I'm a day older today, so happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hi, Jen. Hi, Gada. Oh, so nice to see you. So I had to tell you to come and say hi. Otherwise, you would be silent. Silverback most welcome always. Tatiana, hello, dear. Good morning. Hi, Tiffany. Caroline. Gotta just connect. Oh, so good. So good you are. So we haven't started yet. I have been chatting. Well, Gemini season, okay? So chatting is a part of the process. Silverback inside family unite. So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so what about Sagittarius? So Sagittarius is the most lucky sign on the zodiac. It is ruled by the planet of Jupiter, and Jupiter is like the biggest, it's the bigger planet on our system. And so, of course, for Sagittarius, everything is big, everything is wide, everything is beyond imagination, beyond limitations. This is how Sagittarius approaches life. It's a very optimistic sign, very enthusiastic, and it's like a mix of a gypsy with a clown, with a philosopher, with an archaeologist. So Sagittarius is all of that. Loves to know all about there is to know about cultures, traditions, religions, philosophies of life, everything. It's like an eternal student of these things, of how people operate in life, what makes them think the way they think. So Sagittarius really loves to tap into that, not in a way that it's going to judge what is happening. No, just acknowledging. Oh, look of all of these different ways of looking at the same situation. Interesting. So is a very Sagittarius is a very good mediator because really understands every truth that is being spoken. And about the truth, Sagittarius sometimes is way too honest, way too honest. Goes and sees what is happening and just speaks it out, even if it's going to hurt someone. Sagittarius does not mean to hurt anyone. He's just speaking about what he's seeing, just that, without any kind of judgments. But sometimes it's hard for other people that are struggling with something, like someone, I don't know, gain a few pounds, and Sagittarius comes, oh, you look so fat. Well, it's not meant to hurt. It's just meant to state a fact. Okay, so if a Sagittarius comes to you and tells you something that hurts you, probably is not that intention. Well, usually it's not that the intention, but this is Sagittarius. He sees, he speaks about what he sees. So too honest sometimes. Along the way, and I'm going to say we, we Sagittarius people, although my rising sign is Sagittarius, not the sun, but Sagittarius rules the way that I approach the world. With time, with maturity, we learn to hold on to those truths and not speak them and not tell anything. Okay, and be gentle. So maturity helps us with that. But when I was younger, yes, I was that person. I really was that person. Oh, you look so fat. Oh, what happened to your hair? Well, and stuff like that. But it was never meant to hurt. It was just what I was seeing. But yeah, let me just see what you are saying here, Andrea, leaving space for newcomers. Shannon, curiosity, yes. Sagittarius is a very curious sign, very curious. Goes and explores everything there is to know about a certain subject, always studying. But every knowledge is meant to be passed to someone else. It's not meant to stay with the Sagittarius. It's meant, okay, I'm learning about this and now I will teach someone about what this made to me so I can help. There's always this urge to help with knowledge. And this is very interesting. And also, the horizon is the limit, or not the limit in this case. Everything that has to do with a foreign country, connecting with the international community, speaking different languages, this is about Sagittarius. This is really about Sagittarius, connecting with the world, like we are here on Inside Timer, connecting with all these different parts of the world. This is very Sagittarius. Let me see, Liz Nanda, hi. My Sagittarius father did that right after my sister gave birth. She was going to the bathroom and she came in the room and told her she looked fat. He wasn't a very nice person, but even that surprised me. Well, yeah, because he was stating a fact. Just that. Shannon, my Libra rising helped me soften my Sagittarius. Of course, Libra is about love, about harmony, about everyone getting along. So yes, of course, it balances. Listen, and then my nephew Sagittarius also. I avoid Sagittarius males as much as possible, even though I did have a good doctor who is Sagittarius, of course. They are excellent in medicine because they gather that knowledge to apply to heal someone, to really help. That is Sagittarius. They are very generous. I think they are often misunderstood But they are very generous. This is my favorite sign, by the way. We don't get to have favorites, but it is my favorite sign. It is. It is. And it's not because I have Sagittarius as a rising sign. No, it's because I really understand and get their honesty, their truth. They are very truthful to themselves. And so they are truthful to other people as well. They are authentic. They are free. They do not see limits anywhere. When they are approaching any kind of situation, they will look it from above in the way of, okay, now I can see the big picture and I can see how the dots connect. And this can make a sense. This can be coherent if we connect these dots. But if I'm too close to the situation, I will not be able to see those dots. So Sagittarius rises above, sees the whole picture, and then really understands how everyone can be helped with this and how the situation can be solved. Let me see. Listen, and the Sagittarius women are better than the men. Yeah, well, they are women. They are women. Women have a different way to approach life. Okay. Of course, we can generalize everybody, but I've had bad luck with them. Sherry, my husband is Sagittarius, very nice guy, patience of a saint. Cherry, my Sagittarius naturopath, was a saint too. There you go. Jane, my mom is a Sagittarius, and although she's lovely, she's very blunt sometimes. Yeah, right? Yeah. Listen, and I have it as a rising sign. Jane, my niece, is like that also. What are aspects would give me, since it's my rising sign? Sagittarius is your rising sign, Lisananda? Well, rising signs are our personalities, the way that we appear to the world, is the way that we are seen from other people. The uh, the personality that really comes out. So probably if someone understands about signs and meets you, probably will say that you are Sagittarius because of that, because that's what comes out. This is how we are. This is how we operate in the world as our rising signs. And it's like our uh, social persona is our rising sign. So you will come out, you will even be at a job and act as a Sagittarius. For instance, that's one example. Not in relationships, though. Okay, not in close relationships. No, that's you, mostly your essence and your moon that comes out. Essence meaning your sun sign, and the moon sign, yeah, the moon sign, because it connects with our emotions. And if we are in an emotional relationship, that's what will come out. That's what will be triggered most of the time. Listen, Nanda, that's funny. I'm a Pisces, and often people say I'm a typical Pisces. Probably you are Pisces as well. Oh, so I'm Pisces with the rising sign in Sagittarius as well. But no, I don't have anyone telling me that I'm a typical Pisces. No. Uh, Probably because you have a lot of other aspects, because we are not just these two or three main traits. We have all the zodiac in ourselves, right? All the zodiac. Shannon, it's the external versus the sun, which is internal. Yes, yes. Listen, oh my God, when is your... My birthday is on the 11th of March. When is yours? Yeah, look, the coincidence. Okay, so uh yeah, 4 days later. Oh, on the 15th. So nice. So Pisces with rising signs in Sagittarius. It's good. We connect. We connect with all these things. Um, so Sagittarius, if Sagittarius had a statement, it would be I see. I see. I see as in the big picture, like a vision, says sees everything. not just what is close, but everything that is out there. Tatiana, you are Pisces as well, March 13. Oh, so nice, so nice. Listen, and then that is so funny. I've never met anyone else with the same rising sign in Pisces. But I do have a lot of characteristics of my father, such as creativity and art, and not giving up. There you go. There you go. Good characteristics of Sagittarius. Sagittarius will only give up. Nah, it will not give up. But okay, eventually it it's not giving up. It's about, okay, so now I understand everything there is to understand about this subject, and now I'm moving on. It's not really giving up. It's like bringing closure to something and then moving on to other things, to other interests. That's very Sagittarius. So they can easily move on from even heartbreaks. They can easily move on. Okay, I'm hurt. This is done. It's finished. I'm going elsewhere. Did they like to please others? A typical Sagittarius? No, no. Sagittarius does not mind, truly does not mind what other people think. It's up to them. It's like, okay, you are thinking that. Good for you. But I'm still doing my thing. That's so they usually, if they are typical Sagittarius, or this is, I'm talking about the ideal Sagittarius energy, okay? The typical, if there are no other influences. But of course, there are always other influences. But the typical energy of Sagittarius, no, does not care about pleasing others. They think they choose. They think they choose others. What do you mean, Gada? Margot, how is the Jupiter moving into Cancer Monday affecting the Sagittarius full moon and Jupiter rule is Sagittarius? Margot, I don't know how to tell you about that. If there's an astrologer here on the group, go ahead. And if you have an answer for Margot, go ahead and write it on the comments. Okay. I don't know that specific. That's specific about astrology. They think they choose others on themselves. Sagittarius? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that as well. Something to reflect upon. Something to reflect upon. So Sagittarius, they have an arrow as a symbol, right? And what they do is when they are finished doing something, they will pick that arrow and bow. They will launch it. They will throw it. And whenever it lands, they will make their effort to go until they meet again with that arrow. It doesn't matter how they are going, they are just going. Even if no one else believes they will do it anyway, because they will throw it, they will not see it land. So they just know, oh, I throw it this direction, so I will just follow this direction. And they go and they go and they go until they find it. Then they pick it up and throw it again somewhere else. So this is what it means to bring a closure to something and then quickly move on somewhere else. Jobs, relationships, careers, even careers. So yeah, they will do it. They will do it. They are travelers. Okay, they are gypsy. They are very gypsy. They are travelers of the world. So they will just go. Okay, they are the archetype of the explorer. Let me just write it there. The explorer of the zodiac. And listen and saying, hey, Tatiana, happy Pisces birthday. And that's a good point. I may leave something if we think we've had enough or had closure. My father was a very typical Sagittarius. I wonder if Trump is Sagittarius also, because my father was quite like him. Oh, we don't know. We don't know. Shannon, I have always said I am a gypsy at heart. There you go, Shannon. There you go. Yeah, because it is. I really love this way of thinking about Sagittarius energy. It's a gypsy mixed with a philosopher, mixed with a clown. Loves to laugh, loves to have pleasure, loves to enjoy, loves to make other people laugh, even if they are not funny. They love to make people laugh. Um, those jokes, those dad jokes, oh, they are Sagittarius. And they can spend hours just telling them, hours and hours. I am that person as well. I am that person. Mm. I cannot recall any of these jokes in English, so I will not say. But yeah, I just a few days ago I just had like a session of these jokes that are not funny, but they are so bad that they are funny. That's why I love them. Shannon laugh, yes, yes. Laughing, learning, healing, exploring. These are the cores, the core abilities, creating the core abilities of a Sagittarius. Laughing is healing, Tatiana. Yeah, yeah, laughing is healing. Hmm. That remind me, there's been a long time since I last made a laughing session here on Insight Timer. Well, I have to on the upcoming sessions. I will bring something about that. Yay. Andrea, sim. Yes. Yes, yeah. Laughter is needed, right? Laughter is needed, and laughing heals. It does heal because your brain does not distinguish if you are doing it spontaneously or if you are inducing the laughter. And whenever you laugh, even if it's forced, it will liberate hormones to your body that will make you feel good. So that's why it works. And I just realized that I have not done that in a while. I have not done a session of that in a while. So, yeah, I will write it down so I don't forget to bring a laughter session one of these times, one of these full moons that are coming. Maybe on the new moon. Yeah, maybe during Leo season. Leo season is a good one to do that. Jen, hi Marco. Jupiter is much happier in Cancer than in Gemini. So good news for the next year. So, oh, okay. Thank you, Jen, for answering. And Gara also, Jupiter enters Cancer on June 9, beginning an exciting cycle of emotional expansion. There you go, ancestral healing and spiritual nourishment that will last until June 2026. This is about rebuilding our personal and social inner sanctuary. Sensitivity, intuition, soul memories, and your sense of belonging are all magnified by Jupiter in this water sign, activating a swelling, of the emotional tides, childhood wounds resurfacing, general generational patterns requiring resolution, and appetite for safety, not survival-based connections. This is no ordinary transit. Oh my God, Kara. Yeah, it is no ordinary transit. So a lot is going on. Well, this is a transformational year, right? A year 9. So everything is coming to a conclusion and everything that is karmic is coming to the surface. So we deal with them once and for all and dissolve that karma. So yes, has been a very rough and tough year for most of us. And so having Jupiter coming into Cancer, Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. So it's like tidying us up, holding space for the healing to happen. Big, remember Jupiter is big, so big healing to happen. Yeah. Glad it's in Cancer. Now that I'm reading what Gada wrote, yeah, glad it's in Cancer because we are being held and supported and nurtured. Wonderful. Ah, so these transits, yeah, we can feel them. Whatever is going on in the cosmos, it's going on in our own inner cosmos as well. We are always connected. What happens within happens without. What happens without happens within as well. And listen, and I try to listen to comedy whenever I can, on the radio or anywhere. There is a comedian show. There is a comedy show. That's what you were saying. Listen, and hey, Kata, that's amazing. Which book are you reading from? Shannon, We Are the Cosmos. We are. We are. Okay. So now that we have set the intention for this session here, so everything expanding, everything wide, everything connecting far away, everything wandering around the planet, everything that comes from our hearts. This is a fiery sign. And fire is all about what happens in our heart, what we feel, and how we act upon what we feel. Sorry, my phone is ringing here. Someone that is not paying attention to the full moon. So yes, so this is the overall energies that we have with this full moon. And it's really expanding, helping us to expand our dreams from within, from our inner cosmos. And so I will invite you now to have a grounding meditation so we can connect right here and right now with ourselves, with Mother Earth, and with all the community that is here on the live or replay. And please just find a position where you can be comfortable, either sitting or laying down, sitting on a chair, sitting directly on the floor. It's up to you. As long as it's a posture or a position where you can feel comfortable for the next 20 or so minutes. This is a long meditation that it will make the difference. You will notice. Even if it's your first time, you will notice the difference afterwards. So make sure you have a cup of water nearby, okay? You will be needing it after this meditation. Need to drink water or tea. Okay. So if you are sitting on a chair, place your feet like parallel to the floor, really touching the floor. If you cannot reach the floor with your feet, you can put a pillow underneath them. That way you will be connecting with the ground. If you are sitting on the ground, you can just crisscross your legs. Your spine, make it aligned. You can help with that by rolling your shoulders back and imagining you have a string pulling you up from the top of your head, like all the way up to the ceiling, like this. That way your spine will be aligned and the energy can freely go up and down. Hands facing down, either on your legs, on your knees, directly on the floor, as long as they are facing down. This gesture like this helps us to ground. Okay. Can I lie on my bed? Yes, you can lie on your bed. So if you are laying down, also place your feet parallel to the floor. That means that your knees will be up and supporting each other. And that way your spine will be automatically aligned on the surface you are laying on. Hands facing down as well, either alongside your body or somewhere on your body, like your heart, your belly, your stomach, wherever you feel like placing your hands, just go ahead and do it, as long as they are facing the ground. And that's it. For extra comfort, you can put, if you are laying down, you can put a pillow underneath the back of your knees and or underneath your neck. Not mandatory, just make yourself comfortable. Okay. And you can now close your eyes and take a deep breath all the way to your belly, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling and minding the air, minding the path that the air does inside your body until it reaches your belly, and then minding the path that the air does while you are exhaling through your mouth. So we will do this 3 times. Okay. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Don't hold your breath, okay? Just let it in and out without holding. One more time. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. And one more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And now keep breathing at your own rhythm, as deeply as you can and as slowly as you can. Now take your attention to your root chakra, right at the base of your spine. And imagine you have a cord, a golden cord, coming out of that root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth, gently crossing every layer of the planet until it reaches the core. Visualize your golden cord going through the crust and then through the mantle, through the outer core, and into the inner core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. These golden cords will help you to drain everything that is not serving you right now, physically, emotionally, and mentally. So take your attention to your physical body and notice where in your body you are holding any tensions. Maybe on your neck, on your shoulders, your stomach, around your hips. Using your breath, you will push all those tensions down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath in Exhale and push. Take one more deep breath. Exhale and push. And once more, breathe in deeply. Exhale and push. Let all those tensions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. And keep breathing at your own rhythm. And take your attention now to your emotional body. And notice if you have any emotions lingering around, any sadness, shame, guilt, fear, whatever they are. Using your breath, you will also push them down the golden cord and into Mother Earth, as they are not serving you right now. So take a deep breath in and out. Take another breath. Exhale and push. Let all those emotions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath. And push. Keep breathing once more at your own pace, just allowing the golden cord to drain what is not serving you. Just let it flow. Don't second guess yourself. Don't overthink it. Just feel it. And take your attention now to your mental body and observe if you have any thoughts coming to you, any worries, any anxieties, any frustrations, to-do lists, grocery shop lists. Let them come. Don't push them away. Acknowledge them and put them inside bubbles. So when using your breath, they can easily go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth to be transmuted as well. Take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. Let all those bubbles of thoughts go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and out. Keep breathing at your own rhythm. Always inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. And take your attention now to your aura around you. This is an egg-shaped shelter for your physical and energetic bodies that surrounds and protects your vital space. Inside this vital space, nothing nor anyone is allowed to be there except yourself. So carefully look at the edges of your aura. Observe if they are too close to your physical body or too far away. Bring those edges into a comfortable distance. You should be able to be inside this shelter with your arms wide open all around you. So this is your vital space. Again, nothing nor anyone is allowed to be there except yourself. So imagine those edges to be golden and look for any holes or any tears, any cords coming in, muddy or foggy areas, scattered energy. If you find a hole, fill it with golden light. If you find a tear, mend it using a golden string. Cords coming in, cut them using golden scissors or a golden sword. Mud or fog, you can clean them using a golden cloth. And energetic debris, you can sweep it using a golden broom. Any object or tool you may have used to take care of the limits of your aura, you can now let it go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. They have served their purpose. Remember that this is your vital space. Nothing nor anyone is allowed to be there except yourself, not even the objects or tools you may have created. So let them go. Take a deep breath here and out. Inside your aura, on the top of your head, imagine a golden rosebud that rotates and has sticky petals, grabbing anything at their passage. This rosebud will help you to clean the space between your physical skin and the limits of your aura. So let it rotate all around you, from the top to the bottom, cleaning thoroughly every inch, every centimeter of your vital space. Take a deep breath and out. Once the rosebud reaches the bottom of your aura, you can also let it go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth to be transmuted as well. And using your hands, your physical hand or your hand of light, cut the golden cord you have attached to your root chakra, let it fall down to the ground, so it too is transmuted, and put on a new golden cord coming out of your root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth as we did before. Firmly yet gently crossing every layer of the planet until it connects with the core. You can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and out. And now, outside your aura, imagine 4 rooted roses around you. 1 rose in front of you, 1 on the left, 1 behind you, and 1 on the right. Let these roses come in any color that they wish. Just make sure they are well rooted, that they are healthy, and that they are roses and not any other plant or flower. These are your guardian roses. They are here to protect you, to help you with visualization and with separation, separating your energy from everybody else's, so we can all learn to respect each other's vital spaces. Take a deep breath here and out. If 1 or more of these roses does not look well, dried out or fading away, please blow up all the roses. Let their ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted, and put on a new set of 4 rooted roses around you. You may have to do this several times, and it's okay. Do it as many times as you need to ensure you have healthy roses protecting you. Take a deep breath and out. And now, on the top of your head, imagine a golden sun. This sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. And it enters your body through the crown of your head. moving gently from your head to your throat and then to your heart, bringing in its golden light that touches every cell in your body, every tissue, and every organ, making you shine from the inside out, expanding your essence. So you can show up as your true self. Take a deep breath and out. The sun continues to go down to your stomach now, and then your belly, your genitals, goes down your thighs, your knees, and exits the body through your feet and back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath and out. And because this is a very intense energy for our bodies to be holding on to, please place the palms of your hands directly on the floor so that you can release the excess amount of this energy and have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. If you don't release the excess amount of this energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the floor and drink lots of water. You can also walk bare feet. And if you cannot reach the floor with the palms of your hands, you can just shake your hands alongside your body. Shake them, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Shake them, and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. It will have the same effect as placing your hands directly on the floor. And once you feel ready, you can gently come back to the room, wiggle your fingers, your toes, take a deep breath, open your eyes, stretch if you feel like it's like you were waking up from a nap. And drink some of that water that you have nearby, water or tea. Okay, drink it because you were releasing a lot of things during the meditation and you need to replace those spaces so they do not become empty. Water is the best thing to do that. Okay, remember, whatever you take out, you need to fill in. Water or tea are the best things to do that. It helps us also to be right here and right now in the present moment. Acknowledging your body. Because this is not just about meditating and going elsewhere. No, we need to be rooted at all times. We need to be embodied here. A rooted spirit is a happy spirit. Okay, so how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Let me know in the comments. What happened during the meditation? Are you feeling lighter? Do you feel like your lungs have more capacity, that you can breathe like more air in? Something like that? Because Sagittarius would do that, expanding our lungs, expanding our life. So let me know how you are feeling. And hi, Rupa, welcome. Welcome. Be very welcome to this full moon session. Okay. Okay. Shannon. Yay. Robin. Hi, Robin. Oh, no more water here. Sorry. Need to fill it in with more. I was not only releasing my stuff, I was releasing your stuff. And so that's what I do. That's what I do. Okay. So, quick exercise for you now before we dive into the specific meditation using Sagittarius energy or Sagittarius wisdom. It's more about wisdom today. Geneva, you're very welcome. Gada, releasing, releasing, releasing. Yeah, a lot, right? A lot. A lot was put down to earth. Everything we have been accumulating from the past months, sometimes years. Whenever we do this meditation, it helps us to release. Even if it comes back, we are allowed to release it again as many times as we need until everything is gone. Okay. So that's why this practice, this or one similar to this, any grounding practice is a good practice for us to readjust our emotions and to readjust our energy. And we really need to do that. It's like an energy hygiene. Same way as we brush our teeth every day, same way as we eat every day, same day as we put some clothes on every day, even if it's our pajamas, but we are taking care of our body somehow. So we need to do this for our spirit. We need to do this for our energy. And any grounding meditation is a good one to do this. This specific, it's my favorite, of course. That's why I brought it. That's why we do it every single life that we have here. But I propose to you to do it every day. Even if you don't remember the whole thing, you can just put down the cord, that golden cord. Imagine your aura around you, put that golden rosebud, cleaning your aura, and the roses around you and the sun coming down. This is what it takes. And imagining the scenery, it takes less than 1 minute every day. Okay, it takes less than 1 minute. So yeah, you will notice the difference. You will. Maybe not the next day, but if you do it for 5, 6, 7 days in a row, you will notice that everything shifts. Situations come to you and you are like steady, you are centered, you are grounded. You don't take things personally because you are protecting your energy so nothing can come in. Only you and your vital space there. So nothing can shake you. Okay, so do it. Especially if you are struggling with something specific in your life, do it. You will notice the difference. Even if you are in the middle of a fight or a conflict, okay, let's call it conflict with whoever is your boss, your colleagues, your partner, your children, your someone in your family, your neighbors, it doesn't matter. If you are in the middle of a conflict, just close your eyes, imagine that aura around you, and you will notice the difference immediately. And you can add like mirrors facing outwards around your aura, not inside your aura, around your aura. They can even be outside your guardian roses or inside your guardian roses. That doesn't matter anyway. But place those mirrors and you will notice a difference, an immediate difference. It doesn't take a week, it takes a second. Okay. It really takes a second. Uh, Cara, exactly. Caroline, lots of yawning and relaxing for me. Have had lower back ache spasm since last week, feeling relaxed and balanced. Caroline, yawning and releasing events. Yeah, we understood. We understood. Sarah, you're most welcome. Shannon, yes, energetic hygiene as important as physical hygiene. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you, Alchandra. Caroline, thank you for embracing this challenge and meditating for over 20 minutes in a row because it takes some kind of resilience to do that, right? Because our mind has a way of going elsewhere. That's why guided imagery works because um it's like you are entertaining your mind. So it plays along, right? It plays along and doesn't go to the grocery shop lists or whatever is going on. Aristides, hi, very grounding things. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so for this next exercise, we will be tapping into Sagittarius energy, but this is a personal exercise, okay? This will be different for, well, can be similar from some people, but it will be, the experience will be different for everyone that is gathered here, okay? So I will invite you to close your eyes for a brief moment and think, just think of Sagittarius energy as the explorer or the adventurous. Any of the things that we were discussing during the briefing about Sagittarius, think about that. Think about that specific energy that really resonated with you. Okay, just think about it. And if you don't have any specific that resonated, just think about Sagittarius energy. That's all it takes. Okay, all it takes. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and notice where in your body does that energy manifest? Just by thinking of it. Okay, where does it manifest? It can be anywhere. You can feel like a warmth or a tingle or a goosebump, something. Okay, just notice where in your body you have a reaction when you think about Sagittarius. Okay, okay. So, where have you felt it? Here's the craft. Backside of my neck. Well, this is actually where we connect with the unseen, the backside of the neck. You know, whenever we are feeling something is off or strange, we feel it in the back of our neck, in the back of our head, right? So you need to expand that connection. You need to expand it. Try to connect wider, if that makes sense. Here's the craft. It's like you're intuitive. It's not just about the intuition, it's about perception, perception of the invisible. You know, that's where it all connects. So just let it expand even more with your own work. What you do is already doing that. So it's asking you to expand in even more, to allow yourself to feel it even more, not limit the knowledge that comes out, not limit what you sense. Interesting. Caroline, heart. Of course, expand your heart. Expand your heart. Just let it out. Just let it show who you truly are. Who you truly are, your essence. Your heart is where your soul is seated. So let it all out. Sagittarius is asking you to expand it. Show yourself. Shine. Don't be afraid to shine. Is the graphic saying I focused on goal? Yeah, it can be. Can be. Sandra, heart and third eye. Same thing. Expand your heart from your intuition. So allow your intuition to be deeply connected with who you are and expand that. Just let it. Don't be afraid to show what you know. Don't be afraid to tell what you know, to speak what you know. Let your wisdom come. And when our intuition is deeply connected with who we are, it's more truthful, if that makes sense. Okay, it's more, yeah, this is it. This is it. Because your awakening has already started, right? And so go with it. Trust that. Trust what you feel and what you see at all times. Remember, during the meditations, I always say this sentence: trust what you see and what you feel at all times. Sandra, thank you, my dear Alchandra. Mm, most welcome. Gotta start with my eyes, ending backside of my neck. Again, don't close your eyes to what you already know. Gotta. You be blunt. As Sagittarius, be blunt and see what you see without second guessing. It is asking you to really uh, uh, open up what you see and let it out. Gotta trust myself. Yes. Trust what you see. Trust what you see. Don't second guess it. Remember, Sagittarius is about being truthful, blunt. Really. Sometimes it hurts what you see, but once you, oh, sorry, I was not meant to have a thumbs up. Uh, Sometimes it hurts, right? But you cannot keep wanting to close your eyes in order to please or to belong somewhere. That's what this means. Okay, once you see it, you cannot unsee it. So go with it. Nicole says backside of my bum become really warm. Well, maybe it's time to move on, right? Maybe it's time to move on. Nicole, I don't know if this makes any sense to you, but that I think that's really literal. Move on. If your seat is being is fire, fury, right? Fiery, hot, just move on. Nicole, yes, okay, so it makes sense. That's what Sagittarius is telling you. Move on. Remember the arrow, right? Just pick it up wherever it is, pick it up and throw it elsewhere and just go. Don't stay uncomfortable. Find a solution. Find a way out. Because there's a story, of course. I don't know if it's a story or if it is really an experiment, but okay, let me tell you a story. If you put a frog in a boiling water, in boiling water, it will jump right out, right? Because it's boiling. But if you put it inside a pan with cold water and just light up the stove and the water is getting warmer and warmer and warmer, the frog will not understand that the temperature is rising. And so it will die. So I don't know why this came, Nicole, but this is probably what the message is for you. Okay? Don't wait too long until you cannot get out of there. Okay. Ceci, Caroline, Paola, solar plexus. Oh, solar plexus is your sun, is your little sun inside. So let it shine right out. Let your inner power move you instead of waiting for someone else to reach out. Maybe you are waiting for someone to hand you, I don't know, or you are waiting for the perfect time. There is no such thing as perfect time, so you just have to go. The perfect time is the one that you choose to go, to show up. Show up is the word, is the expression that is coming through. So Paola, just go on and show up. Uh, show your shine, your shine. Illuminate. Your shine will illuminate everyone around. So don't wait for the perfect time to do that. Just do it. Ceci, I was feeling overwhelmed. Thank you for this space. You're most welcome. Sue says my collarbones. This is about your speaking. Nicole then, yes. So yeah, it makes sense, right? So just move on. Sorry to be blunt, but yeah, that's what came. So Sue, your collarbones, this somehow protects your voice, right? Or holds it in. When we are too tense, we do this, right? And our collarbones, they rise and they constrict our throats. So this is about your voice, something about your voice. Maybe speaking your truth, your collarbones, by feeling the Sagittarius here on your collarbones, is about releasing those tensions. So your voice can be clear, out, loud and clear. Speak your truth without wanting to please anyone. Okay, because when we find ourselves just silencing our voice in order to not get into some kind of conflict or confront, yeah, we do this and our voice gets constrained. And so we don't speak up. But your Sagittarius is telling you, speak up and speak up for yourself. Okay, use your voice. Loud and clear. Be blunt as well. Be blunt. Sweta or Shweta, I hope I'm saying your name right. Front side of my throat was swaying immensely. Same thing as Sue, in a different kind of way, but same thing. So maybe you have some kind of anger rising. Something needs to come out. Something really needs to come out. I don't know if this makes sense, but something that you've been accumulating too much. But it does need to come out. Okay? It really does need to come out. I don't have any other sentence for you. Needs to come out. So use Sagittarius energy to do that, to release whatever it is that you are holding on to. Gotta trust myself. Esther, 4 roses around vital space needed to replenish. You can substitute them as many times as you need, even throughout the day. If you feel any of them is like fading or drying out, you can blow them all up and then put 4 more roses around. Erin, thank you so much, dear, for your donation. Much appreciated. Michelle, you felt it in your gut. So what's your instinct telling you that you are not acknowledging? Well, you are acknowledging, you just don't want to see. Same thing. Tap into that. Sagittarius is also a very intuitive sign. And whenever it has gut feelings, they are always right. Always. So trust that gut. What is it that you are second guessing? Says here, I'm feeling my throat active, vibrating. Yeah. Because something needs to be said loud and clear. Listen, and I have to be blunt with my mother, but she doesn't like it. But I have no choice. Yeah, well, sometimes we have to do that. Blunt or assertive? Assertive would be the best choice instead of blunt, because when you are blunt, you are confronting her with the truth, and people hate being confronted with the truth, so they will react. And so conflict rises. On the other hand, sorry, if you are assertive, you are being assertive. This is this, period. Let's not talk more about it. This is this. And you get silence. Geneva says, I felt like I needed to move, leap. Geneva, yeah. Sagittarius is wanting you to move forward. Michelle, thank you. Most welcome. Aristides, through my back. The whole back, like the whole back, that's where you support life. Maybe you need to expand something there. Or rest. Sagittarius is always on the move, half human, half horse, right? Uh, always on the move. Always, it's a very restless energy. So maybe it's asking you exactly the opposite, to rest, to lay down and rest. Because whenever we keep on moving and moving and moving and moving and moving, we cannot stabilize. We cannot feel calm. We are anxious all the time. And so probably Sagittarius came to show you that you need to rest a little while. You don't have to be moving all the time. You don't have to. Michelle says, thank you. Shannon, calm, assertive. Yes, with love. Yes, Shannon. That would be the best choice. But it takes a long time to practice. As everything in life, the more you practice, the more you become at it. Unless you are assertive by nature, if you are not, you really have to work it out. You really have to practice. So yeah, that would be the best choice. Okay. So it's getting so hot in here. Okay. So we will now meditate, bearing in mind what we felt during this short and quick exercise about feeling the Sagittarius inside. So I will invite you to close your eyes once more. Same positions as before, or if you were sitting and you want to lay down, go ahead. If you were laying down and you want to be sitting, go ahead. As long as you have your spine aligned, okay? And this time, instead of your hands facing down, put them facing up, because now you will be receiving wisdom. You will be receiving insights, some more insights about what you felt. Okay? Like this. So either sitting or laying down, same thing, spine aligned so the energy can freely go up and down, and hands facing up. Close your eyes and take a deep breath all the way to your belly, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling as deeply as you can, exhaling as slowly as you can. And now you will go back to the scenery where you have your roses around your aura. And beyond those guardian roses, visualize a rooted rose growing in front of you. Sagittarius colors are blue and orange. So you can picture that rose with one of these colors if you'd like, not mandatory. Okay. So imagine that rose growing in front of you and opening its petals one by one. You will now connect that rose to the part or parts of your body where you felt Sagittarius energy. And you will do that connection using two golden strings. One string that comes out of the rose into that body part, and another string that comes out of that body part and into the rose. That way we are opening a two-way communication channel. So take a deep breath and out. Ask the rose to show you a mountain, any kind of mountain. Just follow your imagination. Don't second guess yourself. Validate what you see and how you feel at all times. This is your higher self speaking right to you. Observe that mountain and notice where you stand in relation to that mountain. Are you on the top of it? Are you at the bottom? Are you just observing from afar? Take a deep breath in and out. One more deep breath and out. Keep observing the mountain. Does it have trees or flowers or snow? Is it more like a desert? What do you see there? If you had a word to describe what you see and how you feel, what word or words would they be? Trust what you see and how you feel at all times. Don't second guess yourself. Go with the first thing that pops into your mind. Take a deep breath and out. You will now ask the rose to close its petals and remove the golden strings that connected to your body. And imagine a sun on the top of that rose, a golden sun that will enter the rose through its petals, leaving a golden trail where it passes. It goes down the stem, the leaves, all the way down to the roots, until it exits the rose and goes back to Mother Earth. And you will now explode that rose. Let its ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted. And you will put on a new rooted rose growing in front of you. Same as before, you will ask it to connect with the parts of your body where you felt Sagittarius energy by imagining two golden strings, one string that comes out of the rose into those body parts, and another string that comes out of those body parts and into the rose. Take a deep breath and out. Ask the rose to open its petals and to show you the mountain once more. Carefully observe what changed from the previous image. Maybe the size of the mountain, maybe the colors, maybe the season, maybe the place where you now stand, maybe the brightness of the image. What changed? Acknowledge that. Maybe you are now on top, or maybe you move on to a different mountain. Maybe you climbed it. Maybe there's more than one mountain now. Just let your imagination flow. Don't second guess yourself. Validate what you see and how you feel at all times. Remember that this is your higher self speaking directly to you. So listen. Take a deep breath and out. If you had a word to describe what you see and how you feel, what word or words would they be? Take a deep breath and out. When you are ready, you can ask the rose to close its petals and remove the strings that connect it to your body. And you will now blow up this rose. Let its ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted. And on the top of your head, you will imagine a golden sun. This golden sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. So let it enter your body through the crown of your head, moving gently along your spine and filling you up with its golden light. The sun comes down from your heart, from your head, to your throat, and then to your heart, touching every cell in your body, every tissue, and every organ, making you shine from the inside out, expanding your essence. The sun continues to go down to your stomach, and then to your belly, to your genitals, down your thighs, your knees, and exiting your body through your feet and back to Mother Earth. You can now place your hands directly on the floor so that you can release the excess amount of this energy and you can have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. If you don't release the excess amount of this sunny light, of this sunny energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the floor and drink lots of water. You can also walk bare feet so you can release. And if you cannot reach the floor with the palms of your hands, you can just shake your hands alongside your body, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Shake them. The energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. It will have the same effect as placing your hands directly on the floor. When you feel ready, take a deep breath, expanding your lungs and releasing. Gently come back to the room. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Open your eyes. Stretch your arms if you feel like it. Stretch your body, your legs, everything, your back. And drink your water or tea. You will also releasing a lot of things. So go ahead and drink. Carla, bom dia. Bom dia, minha querida. Happy full moon. You felt peace. Wonderful. On the top of the mountain, you felt peace. Aristides mostly through the middle, okay, of your back, right? So yeah, it has to do with support. Maybe a different way of supporting what's around you. Maybe you need to find that new ways of supporting. Lisa, hi Lisa. Oh, well, Chandra, I'm so happy to find you again. I listened to your lives before a long time ago and so enjoyed them so very much. I should have followed you back then so I could find you. I am so grateful and thrilled to listen to you once again. I am following you now. Yay! Thank you so much for this wonderful session. The Rose Meditation, I missed this. Thank you, Alchandra. Lisa B, very welcome back. Very welcome back. Listen, Nanda, this was beautiful, but I fell asleep in the middle and I just woke up. That's what you needed. That's what you needed, Lisa Nanda. So every time we fell asleep during the meditation, that's because we need to sleep. But don't worry because your mind will still do its work. Okay. Shannon, thank you so much for your donation, dear. Thank you so much. It means a lot. So what happened during the meditation between the first rose and the second rose? Did anything change? Because all of this was about your expansion into the world, right? Hence the mountain. Hence the mountain. Because when we are on the top of the mountain, we can see everything, right? We have a long vision. Gara says, first picture, the mountain said, I'm here to support you. You and me are one. Oh, the second was, you will live your dream. Gara, oh, now I have goosebumps. Goosebumps, Gara. Yes, you will have your dream. You will live your dream. Just keep on walking towards it. Expand. Expand your heart so you can live your dream. Nicole, the mountain left my visual awareness. Interesting. Interesting, Nicole. John, I moved from the bottom of the mountain to halfway up on the second meditation. There you go. There you go. Every time we have a sun coming to a specific situation, which was the first rose, right? The first rose will show you the picture of the present moment. What is happening right now? Then the sun comes and transforms that and heals that. And so the second Rose will show you what is coming next, what path just opened for you. That's why we need to acknowledge what changed, because if we do not acknowledge the change, that's why I ask you, what changed? What differences can you see to make you aware of them? Because is that awareness that brings upon change, that brings upon healing. Sue says, my first mountain was frozen and cold. I was halfway up the mountain, but the second was summer and sunny with lots of people eating and me sitting on the grass. I felt such peace and joy. There you go. Some pains of yours just melted with the sun coming down. Something just melted. When we are ice cold, we are paralyzed, right? We cannot move. But it is the fact of starting to move that helps the ice to dissolve. And also salt. Salt helps the ice to dissolve. Salt meaning protection. Okay. So Sue, maybe you need to work a little bit on your protection, on your boundaries there, so the sun can come, so the ice can melt. And you can feel peace and joy. How wonderful that is. Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much. So if anyone else would like to share, go ahead. We are listening. We are listening. And the dragons are also listening. So if you just came, if you are not here since the beginning of the session, it's okay. You are just on time. But I was saying before that I will draw a card from this beloved Oracle card deck, the Star Dragons. They are always with us during full moons. Okay, always, always, to bring even more consciousness to our lives. And they always have a message for us. It's almost like they are listening to everything that we have been talking about here. And so they will bring a message for the collective. Okay. Sue says, that's so true for me. Things are beginning to change for me. You're wonderful. So good to know. Wonderful to know. Wonderful. Because we need to change, right? We need to change. Like the seasons, nature needs the seasons, the changing seasons, for everything to evolve, for everything to be healthy, for everything to thrive. So we do need those changes as well. If a seed never becomes a sprout, we cannot eat anything, right? So nothing blooms. So we need the change. We need the change in our lives. Rose, greetings from Rhode Island. I got here at last quarter of meditation. Thanks. Rose, just on time. Just on time. Okay, so I'll be shuffling, asking for a message. Maybe what we need to focus on in order to expand those mountains, in order to expand our lives, to expand our heart, to chase our dreams, to go further in our path, or to move directions if we need to find new ways of dealing with same situations. Because if we keep doing the same thing, we have a situation, a conflict. If we keep reacting exactly the same way, nothing will change. Nothing. So we need to make that change, soften that conflict or that confront, that situation. We need to soften it in order to have a different result. Science teaches us that, right? If we keep on doing exactly the same thing without changing one variable, without changing anything, it will stay the same, right? If we move, if we change one variable, just one, everything can change. And it changes, right? It changes. May not be the correct change, may not be the right change, but trial and error. This is what science tells us and teaches us, right? Nature teaches us about the seasons. Science teaches us about getting different results from a specific situation. But for that, we need to change something. Z says, my first mountain was at a distance in the desert and it disintegrated and disappeared. The second vision was of exit left, a cowboy on a horse riding into the left. Even the second rose was towards the left. First rose was royal blue, second rose was orange. My hips were where the strings were attached. That's a lot about the feminine side of your life, Z. A lot. Left side. Left side is feminine, so soften. It's like, well, and hips, the hips, they protect or hold the space of creation, which is our womb. Even it doesn't matter if you are a woman or a man, space of creation is always there in the same spot, right? In the same spot, in the same area of our body. So you are being asked to move your hips, to be more sensual, to let pleasure in. Orange, the color of your sacral chakra, the chakra of pleasure, the chakra of joy, the chakra of the feminine wisdom. Okay, so yeah, you are being pulled, literally pulled to your feminine side, to allow your feminine side to flow in your body and in your life, of course. So think about that. Maybe you have been keeping it at a distance for too long, like denying its existence. Guess what? We all have the feminine and the masculine within. And so denying one part will not make it disappear. It will stay there all the time. So now is the time. You have mastered everything else. So now it's the time to connect with your feminine wisdom. Ooh, and the dragons have a lot to say. I cannot stop shuffling. Erin, I will read your comment in just a moment. Let me see if they stop chatting and allow me to pull a card. What's that? Okay. Erin says, first mountain was tropical. I was on top looking out at the ocean. Very ancient knowledge was flowing down. The second was high in the Alps. Solid granite, spring flowers, evergreens. How beautiful is that? It's almost like come home to yourself. Come home. What comes? I don't know. Of course, I was not inside your experience, but from your words, what I can sense is that stop enjoying the outer world and come inside to yourself. Enjoy yourself wherever you are. This is what comes really strongly for you, Erin. Really strongly. Stop looking out. Just enjoy your own landscape. Oh, I got goosebumps. This was a beautiful thing. Enjoy your own landscape. Most welcome, dear. And so, what the dragons have to tell us today is to wrap up our session here legacy, persistence. So, keep on going. Remember, Sagittarius never gives up, never gives up, right? Keeps on going. Persistence. Persistence is the key here to expand your horizons, to expand your dreams, to expand your heart, to go somewhere else, to find new solutions to everyday problems. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Persistence. Yeah. Z, most welcome, Lisa. And this is a very blunt image. Like it has no colors to it, right? It is what it is, exactly as you see it. No embellishments, no colors to distract you, just what it is. Very blunt. So do this with your own path. Be blunt. Enjoy it as it is. Walk on it as it is. And don't give up. Because it is your path. No one else will do it for you. It is your dream. No one else will do it for you. It is your heart. No one else will open it for you. Rose, steadfast. Yes, steadfast. And look, the herald in this image, he's here and he has his third eye wide open. Now, let me see if I can show you that. Yeah. The only thing that is glowing is, of course, the constellation on the dragon and the third eye of the herald of the human. So trust your intuition, follow your intuition, wherever it leads you. Up the mountain, down the mountain, to different mountains, to a different season. Just go. How wonderful. They know, right? They know. They know what we have been discussing the whole session. Ah, wonderful. So the full moons come to illuminate what has been hiding in the dark for too long. And this is what is being illuminated. Persistence, not giving up, going down our path at all times. Andrea, what a lovely session. Thank you so much for your presence. It has been such a joy to be able to host this session for you, specifically this one. This one is really coming with much intensity, much intensity. So I hope you feel it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you pick up that Sagittarius in yourself and do what needs to be done in order to remain true to yourself, in order to be authentic, in order to be blunt. In a good way, in a good way. Gara says, the vision of my mountain was like dragons. Alexandra, sending you love, light, love and light. Oh, thank you so much. Our shiny smile. Thank you so much for all your donations, all your comments. And please feel free to reach out if you'd like. Follow me here on Inside Timer. We are here every new moon, every full moon, and before the new moon, we will be here for the solstice series. So 4 days, I haven't chosen the days yet, but we will be here for 4 days, probably starting on the 21st. I don't know, because it's my dad's birthday and we'll be celebrating like a gypsy, like a gypsy birthday. It will take like 3 days. And so probably I will be back after my dad's birthday. He's turning 85. Beautiful age. And so probably from the 21st onwards, we will be here for 4 days with guided meditations with the dragons. They usually come on solstices as well. And we'll be working with the elements of nature. Okay, earth, water, fire, and air. These are the themes for each of the sessions. So we can embrace the new season aligned, grounded, and letting all the joy in. Okay. Mary, I just found this session a moment ago, and even from the minute I saw, I can tell it had good energy. Oh, Mary, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lisa, happy birthday to your dad. Thank you. Thank you. So if you just joined, this session is recorded. Okay, so you can revisit it. You can watch the replay. For that, you just need to send me a message here on my profile, and I will let you know the link for you to access it. Okay, it's a free replay. Okay, it's a free replay, and it's always available. And then you can subscribe to my channel and watch every previous session on the new moons, the full moons. I think the solstice series are still there yet from the past. Solstice, not sure about the equinoxes. These are the times where when we gather here on Insight Timer. So feel free to reach out if you'd like to follow me here. Oh, wait, I always forget this. So you can find me not just here on Insight Timer, but you can also find me on Instagram as the Feminine Path Project. I know how this sounds, but this is not just for the ladies, okay? This is about the feminine wisdom that lies within each and every one of us. Okay, I just happen to use that feminine wisdom to guide you through life or whatever you need. Okay, so you can find me on Instagram as the Feminine Path Project. You can find me on Facebook as my business name, which is Amar Sintra. And you can head over to my profile here and not follow me, but you can access my website. And there's a place there where you can subscribe to my newsletter and you will receive like updates on sessions here on Insight Timer, on workshops that happen outside Insight Timer. We just finished it, the Dark Goddesses journey, which was just wonderful, just wonderful. I feel I was um, hosting that journey, but me too. I also felt the transformations within. So this is all very powerful. I work with archetypes, hence I'm talking about the archetype of Sagittarius, which is the explorer of the zodiac, and then I work with goddesses, archetypes, and not only. So mostly archetypes are these concepts of humanity, and I love working with them. So go ahead and find out more. Reach me here on Insight Timer or wherever. Ask questions, make comments. I love answering back. I may take a while to answer, but I always answer. And it's me answering, not anyone else. I don't have a team. It's just me. It's just me. Okay, so that's why it may take a while, but I always answer. Lovelies. It was wonderful. I hope to see you here on the solstice. So make sure you follow me here on Insight Timer so you get the updates more easily. And you can also join. We have a circle, a group here on Insight Timer, which is called Creative Moons. Creative Moons. You can also join. Sometimes I post updates there as well. Okay. So have a beautiful day ahead. Enjoy this full moon. Go on and be fierce with your life. Expand your dreams, live your dreams. And if you need anything, you already know us. So join us on the next lives. See you soon, darlings. Mwah. Much love. Much love. Thank you for all the hearts. Bye bye, dears.